Hi guys, you're welcome back to Physique Fashion House channel. My name is Fola. We appreciate as many that have been subscribing to this channel. It goes a long way. Thank you very much. And as many that are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe now. Thank you. So today I want to teach you how to make a very beautiful, nice Ankara short. So let's go. Now to make your shorts, I'll be working with length 19 inches, then seam allowance, hem allowance of 2 inches, and this is our waistline, this is our hip line on 7 inches, this is our crotch line on 10 inches, and this is our fabric. We assume it's on fold, and when you are folding your fabric, always consider your crotch measurement to, your thigh or lap measurement to fold your fabric. And the lap measurement we are working with is 22. We divide it by 2. It gives us 11. So then we added the 2 inches seam allowance, making 13. So you consider like 13 inches or more down when you are folding your fabric. And now the waist we are working with is 28. You divide 28 by 4, it gives us 7. But before then, you have to come in by 1 first, because this is a female short. You come in by 1, then you get your waist measurement, which is 7 inches after you have divided it by 4. Then 2 inches seam allowance. So the time we're working with is 22. So you divide 22 by 2, it gives us 11. So on this crotch line, you get your 11 inches, then seam allowance of 2 inches. So this one that you come in with here, you connect it to your hip line, just like this. You connect, that is it. Then the next thing is to connect your waist to your crotch. So this one we are doing now will take care of our hip. So just connect it like so. Yes. So the next thing is to get the down parts of your shorts. The shorts we are trying to achieve is not a fitted one. So all we need to do is just to repeat what we are having on the crotch line here. This is 13. We just deduct 1 from it. So making a 12. That is in your crotch measurement, which is 11. You just deduct 1. It will give you 10. Then seam allowance of, you repeat your seam allowance of 2 inches. So that is it. We get it down here too. This is our hem line. So you just connect it just like this. Then you connect your hem allowance. So this is it. So the next thing is to come down by 1 in the front panel. Here you come down by 1, then you connect it to this end. You can connect it with a straight you can use this your French cuff to connect it just like this. Yes. So this is the front cut. So I will just cut it out now. Then we move to the back cut. Yes, these are the front cut of our short. Is it? So we want to move on straight to the back cut now. The next thing to do now is to draft out our back panel, and still note that the type of shorts we are trying to make is free one, is not shaped one. Assuming it's shaped one, we will have come in by 1.5 here, then slant it to join this. But the one we are making is going to be free by the side. That's why it is left like this. So now to make the back panel now, you need to, for the back, you need an extra 1 inch for the upper part of the, upper region of the back. So that is why I have to measure, the length we're working with is 19, so I have to measure 20 for the back. So our back is starting from this line, 20, then seam allowance, hem allowance of 2 inches. So this is our back now. So we need to, this is the front cut, we place it on the back. So just watch the difference we have in the back. So for the back, for the crotch line, you come forward with a 1.5. So you just connect it to this line. So 1.5 here. So for the down part here, you come out by 1 inch. 1 inch. You connect it. So the same thing at the M line here. So the next thing is to connect this to this. So you can actually use your hip cuff or whatever to hold this. Then you connect the M allowance. And for the back cuts, for the front cut, we came down by 1. This is our original line for the front cut. But for the case of the back cut, you come up by 1. So that is the essence of the 1 inch we added up here. So the back cut has to be extended up by 1, while the front cut came down by 1. And for the back cuts, we came in by 1 at the waistline here for the front cut, but for the back cut, you return that 1 inch. It's going to serve as that allowance. So you return it. So the next thing to do now, and you came up by 1. So you just, with your straight ruler, you just connect from this 1 to this end, just like that. Then the next thing is to connect this to your crotch. So you can use your French cuff to achieve this. Just like this. So these are back panel now. So I'm going to remove this front panel away from it, so that you see clearly what we are having at the back. Yes, these are the back panel of our shirt. So this is it. So the next thing is for, let me just clearly identify the hem line. This is the front panel, while this is the back panel. Now we have cut out the front and the back. This is the front, this is the back. I've cut out our fabric with the, you know, with the pattern we drafted. So the next thing to do now is to get our, this is going to serve as a band. Yeah, this is a 4 inches by the length of your waist. I mean, by your waist. Your waist you had, if you are adding fixing zip in this your shorts, so all you need to do is to add like a 4 inches or so, or thereabouts, to your original waist to cut out your band by 4 inches. 4 inches by your waist plus like 4 to 6 inches. So, but if you are using elastic, so you are going to cut out 4 inches by the length you, after joining front and back together, whatever the waist circumference the thing I'll give you. Because if it is elastic you are applying, don't bother to hold your dart at the back. But if it is a zipper you are putting in the front, so you hold your dart at the back. So that is for the band. Now for the side pockets. So what you do is that, let me show you how to achieve your pocket. So let's take the back to one side. This is the front cut. So you place your front cut this way. This is the right side. So let me just use one of it to analyze it for you. So this is what we are going to use for our pockets. So it is let it be on fold. When it is on fold, let it be 7 to 8 inches on fold. I'm having like 7.5 here by 12 or 12.5 inches. So then the next thing to do now is to fold it to the wrong side. Let it be in the wrong side as you fold it this way. Then you mark on your fabric from your waist, measure 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. Then come down by 6.5 or 7. Let's use 6.5. Then connect it with your freehand sketch or your French cuff. Just connect it this way. Mind you, this I'm doing now is on the right side of my fabric. So the next thing is the fabric I'll be using for my side pocket. So I just place it under this. Let it be inside the way it's going to be after fixing it. This is it. I place it right on it. This is the way it's going to be placed on it. You know, this excess you are seeing here, is the 1 inch that we came in with for the front cut before we measure our waist. So that's this 1 inch that we are having here. So the next thing is to first of all cut away this 1 inch from that your pocket. You can see that everything is right now, and this excess you are seeing here is the a part of the 1 inch that we came down with when we were measuring the front cut. So you ensure that you cut away that one too, so that everything will be rhyme. Now everything has rhyme now. So the next thing to do now is to this is your pocket you're having here. So this is the main fabric. You now open one slice of this pocket, one of it. Let it be with the upper one. So that is what we want to cut away now with this line that we drew. So you can see, don't mistakenly cut the third one with it too. So that's the way you are going to cut your pocket. So this is your pocket. Now by the time you want to join it, so you now take from inside. Just watch the way I will do it now. This is it. This is your front part of your short. The right side of the front cut. So you want to join it with the pocket. Now this is the way you take it. Take it with this one. Then join it to this end with half an inch. You join it to this end. Let me just use a pin to hold it so that you will see the result. So after joining it with a half an inch from inside here, this is the result you are going to have. This is your pocket end. So the next thing is you will join one part of the back to this now. Yes, just like this. So you are going to place it on it, then join with half. You run it through to the down part, just like this. With the pocket by this side, you will have joined the down part of the pocket together. So this is the way this is going to be. You place the back cut on it. Right side will be facing the right side. So you run it through. That's the first thing. You do the second part like that. The next thing is to join the crotch part to the end. You join it down with half an inch also. So there you do the second one like that. Thereafter, you now join the center from the front to the back. You join it together. You hem the down part of your short. So that's the end of it. So I'm sure you have enjoyed this video. Drop your comments in the comment section and like it, share it with your friends so that they too can enjoy this video. So thank you very much. See you next time.